Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Let's just give a few minutes to allow people to log back in, and then we can recap on what research you guys have been able to do in the past an hour and a half or so. Yeah.
Did anybody call you for some support, Rose?
No, I did not receive any phone call, but I did see an email
Okay.
come in, but I saw that you
Yeah,
responded to it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Hi, Joy. How are you?
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
I noticed
Sorry I
you.
wasn't able to log in earlier. I'm not feeling so good,
Oh no.
but I'm here now.
Okay, sorry
I'm
about
here.
that.
It's
Um,
okay.
I guess maybe you can listen in and give any feedback. There's an assignment that people were given to kind of research
Okay.
on. You can reference the program that was shared for today just to give you better understanding. But after
Yeah.
this, we are hoping people will log out again to do another assignment. So at least you can join us in from there. So welcome, okay? And I do hope you
Thank
feel better
you.
soon.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
Did you manage to watch Home, the documentary, Joy, over the weekend?
Hello. Yes.
Did you manage to watch the documentary?
Yes. I did
What,
watch. I didn't
what did
finish,
you
but
think of it?
I did watch most of it.
What did you think of it?
It was interesting just to see the evolution, of the planet and how, as human beings, we what's as human beings how we've come to integrate with the planet and the harmfulness that we have sort of brought. Um, yeah, I can say pretty much that's what I gathered. Yeah.
Did it inspire you to want to have a sustainable business?
Sorry?
Did it inspire you to want to have a sustainable business?
Yes, yes, it did.
Good,
Yes,
that's
it
the
did.
point.
Yeah.
So in this process, we're now like deep in the innovation, which is, we're trying to add a layer of African philosophy and sustainability to your existing business concept.
Okay.
I don't know if that was explained to you at the beginning.
Sorry?
I don't know if that had been explained to you at the beginning, that the point was we would pick a final
The
10 to then
documentary?
develop. Sorry?
From the documentary? You're saying from the documentary?
Not from the documentary. I'm saying in this Colors from Africa is an
Yeah.
incubation process
Yeah.
to get to enhance the African philosophy and sustainability of existing creative businesses.
Yes.
So right now in this today and tomorrow, we're really getting into the ideation phase of
Okay.
making your business more sustainable or more African.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So Joy, I actually did record the first session, so I'll definitely share that with you just to see what we discussed, okay?
Okay. Okay. That would be really nice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Anthony, do you want to kickstart with the individuals we already have? I can see Leslie is logged in and Nicole is logged in, and we were with them in the previous session.
Okay.
I can see Nicole's sound is not connected yet, but I believe Leslie is. Maybe we can start with a few people as we wait for everyone else to join in.
Okay. So who wants to share feedback from their session? What they discovered doing the competitor analysis?
I would like to nominate Leslie. I can see her sound is the only one that's connected as we wait for everyone
Okay.
else to log in. Leslie, I hope you're okay
Okay.
with kickstarting and giving us your feedback.
Okay. Thank you, Rose. So I have done my competitor analysis, and one thing I realized, okay, for us as Africa Fictional Academy, our main competitors, I'd say, are gonna be Bomas of Kenya and Uhuru Gardens for now, because
Mhm.
one thing I know, okay, they are cultural spaces, yeah, and they offer like Bomas of Kenya offers cultural performances, for instance, traditional music and dance. And Uhuru Gardens is also a memorial park. But one thing that's happened after the COVID pandemic was that there was a paradigm shift when it comes to how we interact with spaces. And this was not just in like the corporate world where people are working from home instead of offices, but also like trying to minimize the spread of the diseases. People shifted to there was a digital revolution. So spaces like this, I will say, have limited access or to like when it comes to like Wi-Fi connectivity and also mobile network. Yeah, they do offer like the services like the China promote our cultural history and everything. But as Africa Fictional Academy, we want to offer the digital side of it. And we can do this through offering like digital tools such as audio guides or even mobile event apps and e-commerce platforms so that you can improve the user experience. So since we do not have the physical space, we could partner instead of like being fully competitive with them, we could partner with them, and let's say we can have like the use of like we can have like QR codes that maybe you can visit the site and then you can scan it and then you're gonna have like an episode. We offer you headsets and then you're gonna have an episode talking about okay, this is the Mugumo tree, this is where the British flag was taken down and we put our Kenyan flag after independence. Just talk about that. Or even in another sport somewhere else, you can just come and scan your QR code over there and it's gonna give you like an episode which can maybe even be like a poem or even just a 10-minute episode of what happened over here. So like you're promoting cultural tourism the same as them, but in a digital angle. I hope that makes sense.
Kind of. Did you say that you were filmmakers?
Yeah, we are filmmakers, but focusing on the audio aspect of it. Now we're trying to promote audio experiences.
So did you look at any filmmakers focusing on audio experiences?
Well, I touched on cultural spaces that offer the cultural tourism first, but I'm gonna look into that as well.
Okay, yeah, okay. Because I think that what you've done is indirect competitors
Okay.
rather than direct competitors, which is fine as well.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna do more research
okay.
and I'll come back with it.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay, thank you.
But that's cool. That's good. Anybody else want to share?
Maybe Nicole, you can go next.
Sorry, I just joined. Could you repeat what I'm supposed to be sharing?
Just share the
Just got
competitor
the last.
research.
Sorry? The
Share,
competitor
yeah.
in my field.
So were you in the morning session? Did you do the homework for the morning session?
Yes.
Okay, so the idea was to look at your competitors, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, to share what you discovered.
I'm not sure I understand. My competitors in my business or like in general? Or
Competitors in your
about the field?
industry.
In my?
So who are your competitors is the first question, right? They're people who make
Yeah.
similar products to you. The point this
Yeah.
morning was to do research on them. Did you do that?
Oh yeah. I did.
Okay,
They
so it's just to
weren't.
share.
I don't have direct competitors because nobody else is making bags out of tire tubes, but I did look at
There are actually. I know quite a lot of people who are making bags out of tire tubes.
really I
But
didn't find
yeah,
any.
but so that's
I
the
would love
point. We're
to find.
just Google
Yeah.
bags made from tires and then see.
In Kenya.
Yeah.
Okay.
The point is that we is to actually take the step to research. Just hold on a second.
So what I would like to do that I haven't seen the people that are doing bags do that incorporates sustainability is have people donate if they have any old fabric or old tire tubes, having
Mhm.
them donate their stuff, and then we could use their materials to make their designs.
Okay, just give me a second. I'm really not good at, but I've Googled bags made from tires in Kenya. And there are quite a few. There are more than 5. There's a whole list of brands. So just to let you know, I'll send you the links, right, of the list of different brands that make. But the point of this thing is to actually go out and do the research, not to assume that no one is doing what you're doing, right?
Yeah, I didn't Google.
You need to use
That is
Google.
amazing. I'm gonna reach out for them, and I also didn't get the last part of the homework when we were talking about earlier this morning. I just got the part that we have to come back at 11.
Okay, so the point was to do competitive research so that you know how you can have a competitive edge. You don't want to be like other people, and you're not the
Yeah.
only one thinking this. So, so that we can give you make sure that you're standing out and have a different offering. And then, you want to see what the small nuances are. But I'll connect with you after this call. And for all of you, it's about, this part is really important. It's to go online, use Google as much as possible, because there's a lot of information just there. Okay, so what other research did you do if it wasn't direct competitors?
I looked at people that make bags out of leather.
Okay.
Yeah, and my niche was to target people that are like vegan or conscious, and that would want bags that are not made out of leather. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Anybody else want to share?
Brian, I can see your hand is up. Maybe you can go next.
Okay. Hi, I just did a research. Well, I haven't done it now. I've always had it in mind. So we have quite interesting animation players in Kenya right now. And I think the biggest so far that we can mention is Fat Boy Animations. So that is like the biggest in the game right now. Yeah, and the people that brought us fiber, yeah. So yeah, so that's the biggest currently. But when we talk about niche and looking at mine, is I think that the closest direct competitor that we have is somebody called Andrew Kagia of Africana Digital. He is the guy that has made the first ever Kenyan animated feature film. Feature film is a full-length film. So it's the first one ever. And it's not even launched yet. It's launching on 24th of this month. So, and his is based on superheroes. And as we were talking about superheroes in the morning, and looking at, I've seen the trailer, I've watched the trailer. looking at his, I think it's more of the general superheroes, and I even mentioned, like, why do we need superheroes fighting with guns in Africa and blowing
Yeah.
bombs? So that's the same thing he has done. But for us, and what we are into as art beat animation is
Mhm.
more, we want to cultivate this, Africanism, whatever it is called, this
Mhm.
this African in us, so that when our kids grow up, might not be successful today, but I think starting is part of the journey. Starting is just part of the success. So when we start creating superheroes that are, when we create superhero characters that are realistic to our Africanness, then I think in the near future we shall have built a community that appreciates our own culture and brands. So what I love about Andrew Kagia, however, is the fact that he's resilient. He's very resilient. I've watched his work from 10 years ago, and he's been at it. He's been at it, and he's been really creating, putting in the work. He's putting in the talent. It's just that it's not African enough for me to see it is as even a direct competition. Uh, uh, but he inspires me all in all. He really inspires me as a person. I would really love one day maybe to have a sit down with him and see how he does it. Another person that really inspires me is the Fat Boy guy, and the way he has owned his own industry. He has managed to penetrate into the commercial TV commercial field, and really you can't beat him at that. At this point, it's really hard to beat him at that, but that is not the route we are taking. For us, we're creating film from animation, so
Mhm.
that is what we're trying to create. Yeah. But
Good.
yeah.
That's good. Looks like you really got something out of it. That's good.
Yeah, sure.
Good. Rose, I think also it'd be nice to set up the WhatsApp group now so we can use it as the course is happening to fill in the gaps for people who don't know what's going on.
Absolutely. I think once we are done with the session, I'll set it up, and then I'll add YouTube links to the first session we had in the morning and also this one as well, just to allow people to pick up before we join the next one in the afternoon.
Yeah. So the next part of our R&D process is to really get in touch with your customers. So we want you to call 5 customers, old customers, because sorry?
Because you have been contracted by the Ministry of Education.
Sorry?
No, sorry. I think someone was unmuted by accident.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can continue.
Okay. So we want you to, how many people do we have on the call? We'll need to email everyone this part of the exercise, right? If they're not here as well. Anyway, this is the point of the WhatsApp group. Cool. So it's to call 5 customers and ask them what they want, what they think of your product, first of all, what they want and what they need. And see if you learn anything new about what it is that you're providing. So does everybody have 5 customers they can call?
Yes, I do.
So I've just copied from the program. So you can check the chat just for all of you guys to understand what this next session is for. So ideally, what do your customers want and what do they need from you? And to call at least 5 customers. Yeah, so just you can copy paste from the chat just to reference, or you can also check out the program that was shared. Like Antonia said, I will create a WhatsApp group immediately after this, just to allow for easier communication.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. We can catch up again at 1 or yeah.
So let me just confirm the program. So we are catching up again at 2 p.m. So that's
Okay.
2 to 2:30. We do still have a couple of more minutes before our 30 minutes come to an end. And I can see that there are other people who've logged in who we were with in the previous session. So maybe we can
Okay.
allow maybe 1 or 2 more people to give their feedback from the assignment that we had before.
Yeah.
I'd like to pick out Cynthia. Cynthia, we were with you previously. Would you like to share some of the findings you had in the research that you did?
So hi Rose and Antonia and everyone
Hi.
else.
Hi, Cynthia.
So I've been having a challenge trying to pinpoint who my competitors are exactly.
Yes.
And I literally reached out to Antonia to try help me gather my thoughts. So what I have so far is that I'm doing research on other businesses that are doing bags, generally bags, not necessarily exactly what I'm doing. So what
I
I'm
think
finding out,
both. I think if you could find out more about the people who are doing exactly what you're doing, then we can figure out how you'll have a competitive edge.
the challenge
I
I'm
think
having,
you prioritize people who are doing exactly what you're doing, and then you can go to leather and other types of bags.
I agree, but the challenge I'm having right now is finding someone who's doing the same exact thing.
Okay, so I just Googled
Yes.
bags made from tires in Kenya, and
Yeah,
quite a lot came up.
but my bags are not made from tires,
What are they made from?
from reeds.
The inside of the tire. From what?
No, from reeds, like the water reeds. What I find most times is sisal and banana fiber, but I am not finding anyone who's making them out of reeds and like adding value using fabric. So that's my challenge at the moment.
So you Googled bags made from reeds in Kenya and didn't find anyone?
Yes. I'm finding sisal, I'm finding everything else but the reeds. But I'd appreciate any help that would come my way.
Okay. I mean, I think the idea is to just try and sort of get in touch with what's going on with bags in general, right? And see what the trends are. Notice the brands that you like, either because they have a great brand identity, their marketing is great. Instagram is also quite good to look at because you can see how many followers people have, so you can see, how successful they are in business. But it's just try and learn from the successful businesses around you. That's the point.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are many, Sandstorm. Do you know Sandstorm?
I do not.
Okay, they're
But
a
I'll do
very
research
big
on them.
brand. They're in most malls in Kenya. They've been going for 15 years. They only use Kenyan leather. They have great marketing. They're quite a solid brand. These are people you should know because they've been there, right? They've broken into the market already, and you can learn from their journey and how they do what they do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Cynthia. Maybe one more person as we close this session and log in later. I can see Gloria Mwirigi, you are with us. Maybe you can quickly share your findings before we close this session and log back in at 2 p.m.
Okay. Just a recap. From the first session, we were supposed to do the analysis. Am I supposed to do? Is that what I'm giving a feedback on?
Yes.
Okay. So, as we are a digital hair platform where we provide women with where women can download the app, log in and search about different hairstyles, save the hairstyles for future reference, upload and like and comment other people's hairstyles. So currently we are not so many people in the market. We're just from my research, there are just 3 companies in the market. That one is Nywele Nyumbani. And Nywele Nyumbani were active until last year in November. After that, they have completely stopped posting and stopped updating on the app. Also, there's another one called Plug Kenya, which is new. It just came in last month, the same as us. So maybe I will say their strength is they connect stylists. They are more of stylists, as we are more of a middleman between the hair products and the customers. Then what they do is they will they connect the stylist in different locations. Another of
There's
their
also
strengths.
Salon Poa. You should check that out.
Oh, Salon
Similar.
Poa.
Yeah.
Okay.
They connect stylists, customers to stylists. But they
Okay.
also have the stylists are able to put pictures of their hairstyles
What's
to
the name
create
again?
their profile. Salon Poa.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. I'll definitely check them out. I didn't know. They were around. So
That's the
Plug
point
in.
of the research. There's a lot of
Yes,
stuff we don't know.
there
And
is a lot of
we're
stuff we
more
don't.
empowered when we're working from a place of knowing, you know, so you don't end up saying things like I'm the first when you're not, you know,
Yeah,
or you know, your pricing as well. So these are the things you want to look at. You know, if your bag is or product is priced too highly or too low, it's good to compare with others to see why they're pricing this way and that way, and if they're doing well, you know.
Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to search them on Instagram, and I don't know if they have an account because
I
I
think
can't
it's
really
Salon
find.
Poa underscore.
Oh,
Salon
underscore.
underscore Poa. But I would start with Google Salon Poa, and then you'll find them, I'm sure, on Google
I
search.
found them. Okay. Yes, I see. So they are more of stylists, as we are a platform that offers just you can just upload your things and you can find the hairstyles and save them. So another thing I really like about Plug Kenya is their Instagram page. Their digital marketing is so nice. What they do. Yeah. Okay. Maybe they're also new, so we are growing together. They came just a month ago, so they are also very, very new.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is the point of the research. The more time you spend, the more empowered you'll be. It's looking at their brand, their logo. How does it look? Do you like their logo? Do you like their style? Do you like their commercials, their marketing promotions? Maybe they have ways of bundling, packaging things, discounts on certain days, you know, their pricing, things like this.
I usually like their logo, and because it's pink and we are more of purple. So I like how also I like their their logo. I like their app also. I like their website. I feel like they are really giving me a run for my money, which is good.
Exactly. So now you have to figure out
Good.
how you can be just as good, if not better,
Yes,
than what's out there.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what we want from all of you is to think about how you can be just as good, or if not better, than the competition out there.
Yeah. Yes. So what we can do better.
You can think about that. There's time.
We're still growing with the content creation part. Because we are still new, we don't have so much content on the app. So I feel like that's where we're also growing. But I also see they don't have so much content in their app because we need stylists and people to actually put the content. So at the moment that's what both of us are doing. Yes. Yeah.
So the whole thing here is so that we can get clarity also on this 500K you're fundraising for. What is it for, right? What is going to get you take your business the furthest, you know? If content is key, then maybe you're fundraising for content because that will give you the edge and take you to where you need to go.
Yeah, the fundraising, I will say, is for marketing because the app is already up and running. And if the fundraising is actually for marketing so that we can get our name out there more.
Yeah, but you want to be specific on the activities you're doing in marketing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe we'll say ads. I would say maybe mostly ads.
Mhm.
All Instagram ads and Facebook ads, and we will also like to, if we for getting products, promotional materials for the app, right? That we can
Yeah.
even give people, even give stylists as they wear, so that our name can be sold. Maybe t-shirts, right, with
Mhm.
our logo, and yeah, those are two of the main things we are doing. And also
Okay.
we're also fundraising also to be able to upgrade the app, because
Mhm.
as we grow we'll need more upgrades.
Yeah.
So that's also one of the reasons why we would like to fundraise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Gloria, so much for sharing.
Oh, also check out indirect competitions such as Darling. They have a lot of content as well on hairstyles.
Yeah.
And I think they were planning to have an app where you can look at the different hairstyles and stuff like that. So yeah.
So Antonia, we have two people with their hands up. Just allow me to let them share. Maybe Joy, you can go in. I can see your hand is up. Hi Joy, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Awesome.
So yeah, I was in part. Just a minute. Oh, sorry. So I've gathered that people were researching about their competitors. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Heard. Okay, so I've gathered that people were talking mostly about the competitors and the niche they have over the competitors. So even though I wasn't part of the session, I have been researching mostly on my competitors because I want to do a rebrand and get more products out there. And my biggest competitor right now is Bold Network. If you have heard of Bold Network, they started a queer line where they're doing mostly queer products. So they have gotten in partnership with Vivo, so that they can be able to get a line mostly for androgynous and non-binary people. So they are my competitors in that I started not only just by doing the beads that I do and making the bracelets and incorporating them and mostly all the products I do. There's a time also I was doing cloth branding. So I want to go back into that, but now what I want to do is to brand, to have my clothes branded in beads. So if it's whatever message I'm trying to put out, I want it to be branded in beads, just like I do on the leather bags. I say they're my competitor because they have more resources. They have been able to reach to a wider outside market. But now the niche I have over them is I have been in business in the queer community for a very long time. I have created a large customer base. And also, I can say also a niche I have over them is I go to the people. So they sell their products via their website, while I go to the people, I go to the markets, anywhere that
Mhm.
I know that there are queer events and there's queer gathering, I will make sure I am there. And in that, I've been able to create a very trustworthy, I think, customer base, because even when I ask my customers if they know their products, most people are like, no, we don't know them, because they target a pretty much higher clientele. And when it comes to me, I target everyone, I make sure that my business and my products can be able to reach everyone. And also the pricing are very high, and I do understand because of the cost of production and all of that. But also I'm also trying to research on getting someone who can get me the materials at not at a good quality, definitely, because I'm always big on quality, but also not at a very high price, so that I can be able to bring to people good products, but at also an affordable price. Yeah, I think that's all I can say. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, with this research, which is customers, it's great that you have a big customer base. It's to ask our customers, what do they think of the product in general, the design, the price, the process? As much feedback as you can get from the customer, the better, depending on your business.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Joy, for sharing. I'm impressed how quick you're able to give your feedback, but I think it's something research you've been doing for some time. So I can't see any other hand up. So I think we can log out for now, allow people to research more and cover the next assignment. Just to remind you again, it's what do your customers want and need from you? So call at least 5 customers, get feedback on that. We will log back in again at 2 p.m. on the same link, and then we will discuss more on what you've been able to research. Okay, so thank you, everyone.
Ask them
Yes.
as many questions as possible, feedback on your logo, feedback on everything, feedback on your marketing. Yeah, as well.
Yes, awesome. So thank you again for logging back in, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys are able to gather for the next session. I will create the WhatsApp group, and I will add YouTube links to the first and this current session as well. So thank you, guys. See you at 2 p.m., everyone.
Okay, bye.